Beacon Productions are celebrating their 30th anniversary. And joining me in the studio is Steve Launay and Chris Wilkes to discuss how they've helped train people of all ages and their plans for the future. Well, thank you guys for coming in. And as we said there, you're taking people from university and just pushing them that one step further, actually giving them the practical experience.
Yeah, I mean, I think we've learnt through Beacon over the years, made some mistakes and some stuff that we felt really proud about, and we've sort of tried to convey some of what we've learnt to other people. And not just university students, we've had people of older ages come to our writer workshops and camera work workshops. But more recently, we've been taking students from Portsmouth University who need to get some work experience. They can come up, they can do their 20, 30 hours, and then we find that they stay after that. They actually get sort of bitten by the bug to make, dramas, documentaries, whatever.
Their own projects, bits and pieces like that.
And that's exactly it. It's not just for people that are looking for the technical side of things. You want actors and producers and all sorts.
Very much so. I think there's a lot of people who have ideas for want to do their own videos now since the advent of YouTube and doing bits and pieces like that. Just trying to get something out there is now accessible via us, because we can make something. You've got a ready-made group of people who are enthusiastic about program making, can help you with lighting, sound, camera, editing, writing, and just using workshops.
And we're lucky we've got a studio as well, purpose-built studio that we use, so we can put sets in there, so they can come along and think, oh wow, actually we can do, I think we had an 80s bedroom and an 80s lounge recently, so they sort of use that. And there are local drama groups as well, where sometimes somebody either hasn't got the confidence to get like a big part, or maybe they're between, they don't get cast a particular show, so we sometimes get them who come along and come and act in some of our projects, because it's not the big commitment. They don't have to give up 2 nights a week for 3 months. They can just come along, do their bit and go.
And I suppose that it's a great opportunity for people to network locally as well, to find, oh, I really want to make a film, but I haven't got a script. Oh, there's a screenwriter there.
Exactly that. We've been pretty fortunate. We've had a few professional writers come to hold these workshops as well, and just talk us through some of the foibles of writing something, things to look out for, pointers, and just get people inspired and more enthusiastic about getting their own ideas across, because everyone's got a story, and the people actually want to get on the computer and write something. We
had Bob Baker, who wrote Wallace and Gromit and Doctor Who, and he came along and gave a workshop, and again his experiences, and that was great. It really sort of motivated people to then, and we found from then people started writing stuff and sketches. So I think that's what it's about, is not being, some places you can go to film groups where everything's sort of very formal and very serious and taking a lot of time, and they've got a place and it's brilliant. Their output is excellent, and for us it's more like, look, we have a social calendar as well, so we say come along, make friends with people, network, learn from people who are doing it in the industry, but also just come and have fun and play around with the kit, and if we can end up making something worthwhile, brilliant.
Brilliant. And so, as we said there before, what are you guys hoping for the future? Where are you hoping to take this project?
Well, we're doing a program called 80 Degrees, which is a series of short stories that are kind of linked with people meeting up in a coffee shop and then where their stories take them. We're looking to do some local history documentaries, some little shorts. There's Facebook groups around of nostalgia of Fareham and Portsmouth and Southampton. I think there's definitely a niche there to make some projects with university students or anybody who's got that sort of local interest. Game shows. I don't know what else
we did finish a very long-running series that the group had called The Adventures of Stephen Brown, which was kind of a tongue-in-cheek science fiction program that ran for many, many years, and now that used quite a lot of the club's resources and its time schedule. So we've wrapped that up, and then now it's doing projects. So if someone's got an idea for a short film, and there's plenty of short film competitions up and down the country, you can make stuff and enter it.
Yeah, and it's also great just to get people away from. People don't have time for hobbies now. Work sort of takes over, and I think our real motivation is also to get people to come and be involved with a club. There's not many clubs that make 30 years, and I don't think we've lost grasp of the fact that we're still going after all this time.
Fantastic. And obviously half the point you hear is to let people know that they can come and join in with you guys. So I mean, if people do want to get involved, how do they find out more?
It's best to pop an email to Steve Stevebeacon, STEVEBEACON @uwclub.net. We do have a Facebook group, so you could just find it Beacon Productions. I think it's Beacon Video on the Facebook, and have a look. And there's loads of photographs of behind the scenes, and you can sort of see what we're up to.
Fantastic. Well, we look forward to seeing your next production, guys. Thank you very much for coming in.
Thank you, Richard.